Fobuzie. I'm Inclusive Education Advisor for the Cameroon Baptist Convention Health Services. I'm also an English language teacher in one of the secondary schools here in the city of Bamenda. COVID-19 is a very unwelcome pandemic in this city. First, because I cannot go to work, my students can no longer come to school, and the government of Cameroon does not have the means to provide education to them virtually, like I see it's happening in the developed world. I worry most especially for children with disabilities, not being able to attend school, not being able to access the support that they used to access through the Cameroon Baptist Convention Health Services. I can only imagine that these children are developing serious mental health issues. I'm also wondering whether they'll be able to return to school if this pandemic drags on. And if schools finally reopen, I'm wondering whether they'll be able to come to school and whether they'll be able to catch up like their non-disabled peers, I imagine, would. For me personally, it's a very sad story because I cannot visit friends and family the way I used to. We are both afraid that we could infect each other should we contract the disease. And we are also afraid of contracting the disease, so that really limits our movements. The city of Bamenda is not a very clean city these days, and the pandemic situation makes it worse because it means that if this pandemic begins to spread like it is spreading in developed countries, the situation here will be very, very chaotic. Our medical personnel don't have personal protective equipment. They don't have the resources like ventilators to treat people with COVID-19 should they be infected. Therefore, I really worry about what is going to happen should lots of people get infected. Our social life has been put on hold. It is customary for the people of Bamenda to come together to celebrate births, deaths, and weddings. This can no longer happen for fear of infection. It's a worst case scenario if somebody dies from COVID-19 because the community is not able to go and condole with them as is the custom. This leaves the family members isolated, and I see lots of people emerging with mental health issues as a result of this pandemic. My prayer is that this should be arrested in the shortest possible time.